Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Don't know where you guys are.
Hope everybody's doing well on this blessed morning. So it's currently Saturday morning, guys, and we decided to do a story time for you guys today. Now, if you're new to our channel, guys, the kind of content that we do here is all things Canada related. We try to share our own experience from a day-to-day perspective. If you're thinking of migrating to Canada, you'd want to stick around, you'd want to go and watch all our previous videos because they're very useful, right? If you like this content, please don't forget to do what, babes?
Subscribe.
Of course, like, share, and leave a comment. And if you're a resident member like Jodian, big up yourself.
And
if you're a resident member like Trish, big up yourself. If you're a resident member like Rochelle, big up yourself. If you're a resident member like me, yo, you might say no man, I don't forget nobody name. You barely them, big up with yourself.
Anderson Jake. I don't remember her first name.
Yeah.
She, big up yourself.
Everybody, yeah, we really appreciate the love, we really appreciate the support, guys. We're en route.
There's a lot of you guys, and if we don't mention it, it's just because we can't remember everybody right now.
Yeah, I'm going to bed late last night, and you know, you're going to go to bed late and wake up early. I can't really think properly, right? But nonetheless, if you're new here, guys, please don't hesitate to subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate you guys. Now, in today's story time, guys, we will be sharing with you guys our journey in getting our first car in Canada, and also share some tips and advice how you can get your first car in Canada. If you're moving to Canada as an international student, if you're moving to Canada as a worker, as a permanent resident, it doesn't matter. You would want to stick around in this video because we will be sharing with you guys practical and also factual ways that you can get your very first car in a new country. Right? So, boom, let's get into it. We're going to start by sharing our one journey. Alright, people? Stay tuned back, guys. So, this is a story time. So, we're just going to share our journey in terms of getting our first car, right? When we moved there. So, we moved to Canada in the summer of 2019. Not having any real expectations in terms of owning a car and like getting an apartment and all of those stuff. Those stuff wasn't really on our agenda immediately because it was more like just staying with family, feeling out the environment, seeing how best we can integrate and transition. So throughout that period of time, we legit
wasn't thinking about getting a car or an apartment, nothing like that.
Yeah, so we'd have to bust it. Right? We had to bust it, and at the time I was going to school. Luckily, we lived in a small town, so everything was not too far away. So many places we could have actually walked to, right? But walking was like probably sometimes 20 minutes and sometimes 30 minutes, and of course the mileage them add up by your foot them more. Right? So pretty much after doing that for like the better part of a month, we decided that we can't function in a society like this without getting a car, right? We had all of the good intentions for everybody come with you. You know, you come, you take the bus, you stay with family, you save some money, you do all of them things because you know car is an expense. So we decided that we were gonna try and take the bus route and save some money, and then when we feel like we're financially capable enough, we're gonna get a car. But things never really work out that way there, guys. They say when man a plan gather well. So we ended up getting a car the first month after being here. Like we landed in September and we got the car in October. We got the car in October, right? And at the time, it is really challenging not having a car, guys, because like it's a kind of society where
everybody drives.
Everybody drives. So, like when you're up on the road and sometimes we walk and we go like from places to places and we alone up on the road and walk. And like you can feel the eyes them when people are driving past us. Are those people okay? Like, are they okay? And like we tell them, walk. We used to walk. But what really and truly inspired us really get a car was when I had a part-time job at the time and I had some documents to drop off at an office, right? They said the job, I was responsible for a number of other little stuff, right? And the office was like on the other side of town, guys. I'm not telling you, we broke that time, then we never have no money at the time, so
Couldn't bust it.
we couldn't bust it, so we'd have to leg it. We couldn't bust it, guys, so we did legit have to leg it, guys. I'm not telling you, that was one of the longest journey I had to walk. Well, I'm not gonna say that in my life. You know, say as a country youth more than a Jamaica you walk. But that's a like different walk. Because you walk with friends and you have vibe and thing. But right here, so are you alone? Malika do. Anyways. At Pandem walk the guys, are you alone? So that was a long, lonely walk. And my walk and my meds and I say, no, say yo.
Can't take it.
I forget a car, guys. I tell her say, yo, I underestimate the journey. I tell her boy, I reach back home, I'm tired like
when
that.
you reach back home, remember when you reach back home and you're like, no, that's it. I want to never get that car.
At that moment in time, I feel like I'm breaking out a car, I'm a thief a car, guys. But I tell you the truth, that was it. So we started at that point in time strategizing. Looking at the best ways to get a car. We start looking at our environment, start seeing like the type of cars. I'll get an idea of the type of car we would want, what we can afford, and all of them stuff. So you have a number of different ways, right? But what we did initially was to just take a car on credit, right? So if as a new immigrant, you have that option as long as you're working.
Easy. Remember that Alex has to pull some strings for us.
Yeah, it's never really easy still for true, you know. But it's possible.
It is possible.
That's the point. So we got a car on credit and we had to pay a down payment. We had to pay a down payment on it and we had to pay like a down payment at $2,500. And we got our 2016 car, so it was a pretty good car and things, so that was very good. It wasn't a car that I liked.
Never liked it.
But it was a car that got us from point A to point B. And you know what was the interesting part, guys? When we were actually going, like after trying different places, and of course we're new to Canada, so a lot of places said no. A lot of person said okay, then they just start working. A lot of places said okay, then just call us back next month. And we went through that. A lot of places said okay, then if you have somebody here who can just sign and say boy them know you. Until we tried that, we couldn't get nobody. We couldn't get nobody to say sign, because I know people don't like sign for loan for people more. So we tried the avenue that nothing now work out. And I said, Jesus man, what this man? But luckily we back up on a very good gentleman from Newfoundland. Alex, big up yourself. Real yardy. He's a Canadian, but real yardy in terms of him love Jamaica so much. The first time we meet him, he was so understanding of our situation. And he was so willing to help us that him pull every single string him could have pulled. And him said, hey, Demar, if you can come up with just $2,500, I guarantee you, bro, we can get you this car. At the time, we not even know what kind of car we get.
No,
we just know so where I get a car. We just know so where I get a car, people. And my teller said, it was so fascinating that actually the day when Alex called us and said, hey, come pick up a car. We still don't know what kind of car it is, but him said, hey, Damar, you know, you've been approved. And yeah, congrats and come and sign some documents and your car is here and we're cleaning it up and we're getting it ready and
I will not even know the car.
So you know who glad, you know who for glad back bus with yo babes the car ready, you know babes, I want to hear down the work. You need the other, we're gonna pick up a car. So of course we never too sure which part the car mat was at the time because again we're new to the area and I'm supposed to take everywhere. So him give us some directions, but where the car mat was located, the bus never really passed there. So he dropped you at a point
and then drive the other distance.
You had to the driver has not to walk the other distance, and it was like probably a 15 minutes, 20 minutes walk. It was a good walk. But here, why I said it was fascinating, guys. It started snowing.
Not little snow. Snow.
It started snowing, guys. And remember, you know, our Jamaica we come from, you know, we came in pretty much the summer. We're not used to this.
We not even had clothes, thick clothes for that particular day.
We didn't know what to expect.
Nothing.
You know, when other people like for example, if you're in Jamaica, you can look at this guy and say, like it a go rain, you know, so you walk with a little umbrella. I see them where these persons can look and say, oh, I think it's gonna snow. And they dress prepared, but we don't know. We don't know none of that, so we dress normal, regular t-shirt, regular pants, just a trad the little journey starts. No. Yeah guys, I'm telling you, it was so cold. Like legit, it was like almost
walking like this.
It's the coldest we have ever been. We have never been so cold with like cold.
That was shocking.
And we're treading the snow and the snow blowing our face and we're go but we decide say, you know, we're gonna pick up a car, say, you know, we're not turn back, and plus again we can't turn back, we pass, we do most of the journey already, so if we go, it don't make no sense. So we walk and we say, you know, so this is really fate. In other words, this is really like prophetic in terms of like the fact that we're en route to pick up our own car, and then this is happening, and then stuff. And remember, you know, everybody just a drive past. Everybody just a drive past and do them thing. Now bus not go this as we said, everybody just a drive past, and now we alone up on the road stay so I tried. I tell the people it wasn't necessary. It wasn't. Employment opportunities were limited because the city where we live, the bus don't go certain points of the city, but there's a lot of businesses there that is employing people. So if you don't have your own car, it's challenging to get there.
They're gonna ask you, because remember, I got a job offer, but first thing they ask, do you have a car? Can you reach? What time can you reach here? How your transportation is going to go? And I was telling them that the bus, and they know that the bus system really stuff.
Yeah.
So I was denied that.
So employment opportunities is limited if you don't have a car as well. So we decided that we needed that car, and we don't nobody for help in terms of to sign and say, boy, yeah, we vouch for them and things. We don't know the story, guys. We have tons of videos where we're telling of the journey, right? So we thought that was necessary to understand the value of having a car here in terms of, so we can even share the story to you guys. So we can let you know that it all depends on where you're going, of course. There are tons of other cities in Canada where there's adequate bus system, adequate train system, Uber, taxi. First thing, taxi system right here so is so expensive. From like right here so to 2 minutes away, you're looking at like $15 to $20.
Yeah.
So it's very expensive. So you don't want to take that. But there are tons of other cities where you have Uber, you have tons of other options, right? But what have our story? So we never really have met them options. We don't have train system. We don't have an adequate bus system. Bus stop run at 10 o'clock in the night. So if I come off for 10:30, you better call a taxi or have a friend for drop you home. So them things are not really convenient. But long and short, guys, we reach at the car mart now, and Alexa say, oh my God, oh my God.
I was like this, and my nose was running.
And I was like, I was like, yo, where the car?
It took us a good 10, 20, 15 minutes to actually warm up.
I was like, yo, where the car? But we got to the car mart and we started, you know, we warmed up and stuff, and like we were just having some conversation with, I think a young lady's name, I think her name is Caitlin. She was pretty chill as well, and they like, and yeah, I don't remember his name, but yeah, like it was 3 persons in the office, and we're just talking to them. They love Jamaica, and you know, this always a common ground to talk about Jamaica, so we're just having a conversation and stuff. So we end up signing some document, and yeah, Alex is like, yeah, these are the terms, and it wasn't, alright, so because we were new, we couldn't get, we were on a study permit at the time, work permit of course, but study permit at the time connected. Black last for 2 years. The loan had to go for less than that. So I'm telling the people, I was looking at a payment like $700 and something a month. Bleed that.
Just the car payment, not even include insurance.
Just the car payment. Not bleed that, breathe that. Breathe that. But of course, I signed the document and because we need it, and then try to figure out how we're going to come up with that $700 a year for the next 18 months. But the good part is that after 18 months, you own a car, you can sell it, and it was a good car, really was a reliable car. We never know the type of car yet. Sign the documents and all of that now. So Alex is like, okay, let's go outside and look at the car.
No, but he gave us 2 options. The red one.
No, the red one was only one option. I wanted the red one. I was trying to say, give me the red one. Yeah. So Alex was like, oh, let's go outside and look on the car. So, you know, we excited and all. I said, okay, then I get the car and now we can finally start make some moves and all and stuff. go outside. People is a buggy.
Buggy. I look up bug.
Yeah, guys. What the proper term is a Volkswagen Beetle.
Beetle. 2016.
2016 Volkswagen Beetle. A
So
bug.
we're gonna have
Mr.
this.
Yo, dog, you know, nothing else on the car lot, brother. Mr. Yo, Alex, what did I wonder? No, I'm sorry, man. That one is sold. And I'm so after that one, sorry, that one is sold. This is the only one, and this is a very good car. And they're trying to say, oh, listen, this is a very good car, and it's this and it's that. I said, all I seen on my head, the bug, and I say it's reliable and it's whatever. But guys,
It is.
I'm telling you guys, that's the most reliable car I've ever owned in my life. No issue. Even in the middle of winter, I didn't have to plug it in not once. It's a very, very good car. And what I also realize is that Canadians obviously love buggy.
Love it.
Hey bro, are you selling your car, bro? I freaking love your car. I freaking love your car, bro. Imagine me now. I'm not very small, so imagine it's this little bug like oh man. But
Everybody love it. I remember the guy approached me. Are you guys selling the car? I'll buy it from you right now.
Are you guys?
I'll buy it from you right now. How much you will take for it?
Yeah. Are you guys selling? And I got like person saying that. Oh man, when you're ready to sell this car, bro, please just call me first. Let me know. It's like hot bread, guys. Hot bread, man. So what? No, babes. A hype car, right?
Try, you know, try to make it go on. I know it don't grow.
Man said, no, babes, a hype carrier, man. The people love it. But at the same time, we were just in our Jamaican mentality where we look and say, oh, buggy in a Jamaican. But it actually was a very good car. But that wasn't the point. The point is we had to just take whatever was offered at the time. So Alex was very good to us, and he allowed us to pretty much drive with the rental plates until we sort out our own plates and all of the procedures there, which is a whole another procedure in terms of registering a car and insuring a car and all of that. Like the process is totally different. I'll absolutely do another video where that is concerned because the process is just too long, right? So long and short, we get the car and it wasn't a bad decision. And then we started making our payments, and of course, 6 months after being here, everything was going good, and then COVID. Not lose our work and all of them things there, and the other, long and short and stuff. But yeah, we managed to and we keep the car, and from that day till now, we have never been carless.
It's a good we have no in the city.
Yeah. So in other words, we take the bus out of like convenience and not necessarily a necessity
anymore.
So that was very good, right? So that was our story in terms of owning our first car in Canada, and it was a journey. So we can share this experience with you guys, and we found it very funny and fascinating, and we believe that our journey is our journey, and we really and truly own it. I really and truly appreciate it because it's more we look back and we laugh and I said, John, no star, yeah, we used to leg it. Yeah, we used to leg it, go everywhere. We used to leg it. I'm not even getting a fact say, we had like family here and stuff like that, and nobody never drop, nobody never see fit say, okay, then may see if they want no drop right here, so whatever. We have to find our own way, right? That's how we got our car, guys, right? So now I'm just gonna tell you guys quickly how you can get your first car as a new immigrant in Canada, right? If you want to go the way I went, that's an option, but you have to be extremely blessed and extremely lucky, which I'm sure you are, to just find somebody who is willing to take a chance. Take a chance on you and then give you an opportunity to say, okay, then I'll give you this car and you pay me this per month. And half the times I get a brand new car. If you're not in the loan thing, that's fine. Everybody's journey different. We know business. At the end of the day, we not walk up and down in the snow again. No. We not walk up and down in the freeze or whatever. We turn on the heater with that seat warm and all of them little things, we work good. So if you're not in the loan thing, that's fine as well, right? But we never have no option. We never have no cash. We say, oh, okay, go buy this cash or whatever. So we had to do what we had to do. In other words,
we had to work. We had to do it.
We had to do it, right? So now, if you're in the loan thing, one of the best way to get a car, of course, you have Kijiji. Kijiji is a website here. I'm not sure if it's only in Canada, but to be honest, I've never heard it in Jamaica. I'm not sure if it operates anywhere else around the world, but Kijiji is a buy and sell website that you can pretty much buy and sell pretty much anything. And you have Kijiji for cars, or Kijiji cars as it's called, where persons just sell used second-hand cars. But if you buy a car off Kijiji, you have to know that it's a risk. Just like buying a used car from an individual that you don't know in Jamaica. It's the exact same thing. You might spend $3,500 Canadian dollars or $3,500 Canadian dollars and get a very, very good car that's very reliable and very sturdy. Or you can spend $3,500 and get a car that's gonna be going in and out of the shop every day.
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
And you can get good cars. Not denying. There's a lot of persons who go on that website and get very good cars. So.
Yes, and I've known more persons to get good cars than bad cars, and I've known persons to get cars as little as $1,500 Canadian dollars. So it all depends on your own circumstances. If it is that you're not looking for anything fancy or anything flashy or whatever, just something reliable, you can get cars for $1,800, $1,500, $2,000. But I have to point out that, listen, it is a risk, right? You can of course do your checks if you're mechanically inclined, or if you have a friend who's mechanically inclined, them can come with you and they can look on the car and do the best judgment and only can buy a car based on that, right? But that's based on your discretion and your thing. The difference is when I buy a car off a lot, you get warranty. If there's anything wrong with the car within a specific period of time, you can bring it back and then just fix it for nothing. And if I want a different car, I can just get a different car. So you're covered. You don't have the fear of saying, okay, then if I drive out and something happen,
Nothing.
and stuff. And even if you're buying a used car from a lot, you can always do that, and you know that you're getting a very good car too, because a car lot, a car mart can't sell a car that hasn't been approved and inspected, right? They have to go through Equifax, they have to go through everything to make sure that this car has never been reported stolen, never been reported. What wasn't used for a taxi or delivery or anything like that, wasn't in an accident, has never, like, you get the accident history, every single thing of the car when you buy it from a car lot. So you can look at everything and they'll be like, oh, this car has never been that, this, that, or whatever, and you can make a decision. But when you go on Kijiji or Facebook buy and sell, you do have that here as well. You do have Facebook Marketplace, where I think that's almost every country have a Facebook Marketplace. You do have Facebook Marketplace, and based on the different cities that you're going, you can look on Facebook Marketplace and see if you can find a car. Again, that is almost no different than Kijiji. You hit or you miss, but it's a very good chance that you might hit, right? And the chances of you missing is slim, but it's possible. So I had to point that out. Not every car that is sold on Kijiji is a very good car, right? But majority are. So it's not a case where you're guaranteed to get a bad car. You're more likely to get a good car. But there's a risk, and we had to point that out, right? If it is that you can't afford to buy a car cash and you want to take the route that we have taken, if you're here for a while, guys, you can get there's so many options to get car. But when it just comes as an immigrant, you don't have all of those options. You don't have the credit score or anything, which is why it's difficult, because no credit, and caption this is everywhere around the world, guys, and of course, you know, I'm a banker, so I'll tell you guys this: no credit is just as bad as bad credit, right? So all of us who say that, oh, we're not into loan and yada, but yet still we have plans to get a mortgage in the future, had plans to get all of these things in the future, go and take out a credit card. You hear me? Now, I encourage you for going a bad debt, but no credit is just as bad as bad credit. Okay, guys? So it's totally up to you. So thank you guys for, of course, you know, for listening to us rumble on about our journey. I hope you guys found something useful and also inspiring and also motivating, right? I know that you are thinking of coming to Canada, which is why you're watching this video, and I know that you probably have gotten through You have already made a decision in your head that I'm gonna go to this new country, I don't know what to expect, and that is why you have people like us to try and paint a picture for you so you can have an idea of what to do, what to expect when you get here, because that's what we needed and we didn't have it. So we're doing this so you may talk to who is coming to this new country can know, so okay, then I have this option or I have that option, right? Please don't forget to subscribe if you like this video, if you like our content. We are of course trying to grow our community. We are, I think, 125 subscribers away from 1,000. And look how 1,000. What try reach all long, you know, people. We're literally 125 or somewhere there. I don't quite remember the exact figure, away from being, you know, official. So help us become official, guys. Help us to be able to make these wonderful videos for you guys, right? We love doing it, and we hope that you guys love watching it as much as we love sharing it. Okay? Now, take care of yourself. Big up on yourself. Until the next video.